My name's David Smith and I'm a realtor with Royal LePage Wollstonecroft. I love the communities I get to serve and the stories that bind us together. The Local is the perfect avenue to share those stories with you. Today we're in Newton at the newly launched BC Prep Academy, where top-class athletics meets community involvement. Surinder, good to see you, man.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
So this is Surinder from BC Prep Academy, this beautiful new facility in, I suppose this is East Newton, right?
It is right on the edge of East Newton, yeah.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit about your story before we get into the BC Prep story.
Yeah, for sure. I'm pretty much born and raised in Surrey. I grew up here, went to high school, played basketball, and...
we were chatting a little bit about that earlier.
We were?
Rugby was too cold, so you stuck with basketball.
Rugby was too cold. I went to a tryout in grade 8. It was a bit too cold for me, and I stayed in where it was nice and warm. From there, I went on to meet just a wonderful, wonderful guy. His name was Hardeep Sidhu. He was my junior high coach.
Yeah.
And he really just took us, me and all of my friends, under his wing and showed us just how to work hard, how to practice. Yeah. And he was a math teacher. He didn't know anything about basketball.
Amazing.
He'll probably kill me for saying that on TV. But the one thing he did do was he put in so much time with us. He woke up every morning and at 6:45 a.m.
Yeah.
he would open the gym doors and we'd come in and just shoot and play. And he just made the game so much fun for us.
Yeah.
And outside of school, he would take us, we'd have lunches, we'd have dinners after games and stuff. We just really built this amazing camaraderie. Yeah. That was in 1996 is when the last time he actually coached me.
Yeah.
And almost 20 years later, I went on to play high school at Queen Elizabeth, and then I went on and played university basketball at the University of Calgary.
Wow.
This is where I finished my career. After I finished, my teammate and longtime friend there, Amin Haran, and we both started Athlete Basketball Academy together. And that was really the stepping stone and the foundation. Over the last 10 years, we've built an academy of over 1,000 kids.
Wow.
All types of training when it comes to basketball. And this was sort of that next step, and that's something that we all dreamed about back in 2003, about having the facility when we come back home from after university and to be able to give back to the kids and provide those resources, especially in our own community that we just didn't have access to at the time.
Yeah.
So that's sort of where everything kind of culminated, and the perfect opportunity just sort of came over the last couple of years, just working different areas, checking to see what would be viable, location, cost, all of that stuff, and I'm extremely, extremely blessed to have been able to put this facility together. It couldn't have been done by myself, obviously. This was all family support, friends, athlete basketball, everything. My coach from junior high. Amazing. I feel like I'm standing on their shoulders right now, so it's a pretty cool feeling.
And I mean, the way that we got connected for this episode was via one of your corporate sponsors, Sussex Insurance. So tell us a little bit about that story and how they've kind of been part of this journey.
Sussex Insurance has been amazing. They were the first corporate sponsor to come behind me and say, hey, I love what you're doing. And we're going to support you fully. So they've become a platinum sponsor. Unfortunately, we don't have a banner up there just yet. It'll be up there, and it'll look beautiful. But through them, and there's a few other corporate sponsors coming on board, we actually have created $25,000 in free programming for Surrey School District kids.
That's fantastic.
And having said that, this facility was made so that it wasn't made so that it was only for the people that could afford it. So anyone that is willing to come on board and qualifies for any type of program here, we're never going to turn you down. That's my vow, right? So, but Sussex...
It's on camera now, man. It's on camera.
It is. We won't do that, but Sussex Insurance is a huge part of that. Through their corporate sponsorship, we're able to subsidize these costs, and we're able to make sure that everything is affordable, and we provide high quality programming. So corporate sponsors are always welcome.
That's fantastic.
And the more we bring on board, the stronger the community becomes, and I just want it to become this huge youth movement in Surrey, and something positive. There's so much going on in Surrey right now. There's so many challenges, and instead of blaming each other or what's going on, I just felt like let's start steps to try and resolve some of this stuff and be part of the solution as opposed to just being a part of the problem all the time.
Thanks for having us in today. We're going to go shoot some hoops now, and maybe, hopefully, I'm hoping we can kick a soccer ball, because the basketball is going to be embarrassing, but I can kick a soccer ball. Thanks for watching The Local. This has been a project of passion for myself and my friends Joseph behind the camera there at Little Bird Production and Damon at Surrey 604. If you like what you've seen, remember that sharing is caring, and make sure to subscribe for the next few episodes. This has been The Local. I've been your host, David Smith from Royal LePage Wollstonecraft, and remember everybody, stay local.